No relation.
We're live. Old Ben Kenobi. Nah, it couldn't be the same person.
Benjamin Kenobi.
Benjamin.
Old Ben.
We're live, guys, and we're hanging out with you. I'm here with John.
Hello, my friends. Hello.
He finally made it in the flesh.
Yes. That was fun, though, talking while I was driving, but I just felt very out of the loop.
Well, because you couldn't see what was going on.
I couldn't see all the comms.
You couldn't, but hey, we're here. We made up for it. And how are you? Hey, Robert, what's up? Robert's the first on right now. It's a rainy fall day here in Syracuse. I kind of like it. I kind of like it was nice and fall before it started raining.
Yeah, it was a really nice morning.
Yeah.
And then raining after that.
And then...
Not fun.
But still, it's still nice. Hey, Sherry, Arthur, Gomez. Yeah, we're here on Wednesday at 6. Live, ask us questions. So it says we have one person watching, but we know there's more than one person. Live streams. Aaliyah says, watching your other live streams. Well, thank you. I hope you like them.
Yeah. I was thinking this is a fun program to watch when you're cooking or doing something like somebody runs on the treadmill and listens to us like that.
Yeah, you don't
I can
even
see that happening.
You don't even have to sit at your
just
computer.
hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the homies?
Hanging with the zombie brothers. I got like a hair dangling beneath my eye.
I hate when that happens.
I got it.
You got it?
Whose is it?
It's probably my dog's.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, Linda. Gomez it's raining in Seattle. Then sunny, then rain. Surprise, surprise. Seattle.
We got a busy weekend coming up.
We totally do. And you know what? I listened to your podcast you did yesterday with Monkeypod.
How was it?
It was good.
Because I didn't listen to it. I don't think I can. I
usually
really want to because
either.
I love Michael, but I don't know if I can.
I understand that.
I should listen to it. I want to promote it, but I'm like, what if I sound terrible?
No, you sounded good.
All right.
Hey, don't sneak up over there. You know, go over and lay down with your brother.
But yeah, it's gonna be a fun weekend. I think I'm actually really excited for Vegfest.
Yeah, so Vegfest. I'm excited too. I'll be performing. Well, you kind of will too. You're doing the whole MC.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'm like introducing the food demo people. It sounds like there's a host of that whole thing.
There is. It's I think Mark.
Yeah. So I'm guessing I'll just be doing the people that are speaking. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, so like 3 or 4 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like and now.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, Syracuse Vegfest is coming up this Saturday. John's the MC, and I'm doing a cooking demo. I'm going to demo the cooking skills of the zombie law.
There's going to be a lot. There are like a lot of vendors there too.
There are?
Strong Hearts.
56, I think.
I feel like this is going to be a real solid Vegfest.
It's a solid one.
It's going to contend with all the other ones we've ever been to.
Well, we've never really had a real Vegfest here. We had these like mini Vegfests a long time ago, like 15 years ago. And it was down kind of by Armory Square area, like the harbor area down there.
Yeah.
And there was really nothing there. I mean, this is before like there was all these vegan companies and stuff. So it was just, I don't know. They didn't really have food or anything.
Yeah, I don't really remember it too well.
Yeah.
But this is going to be at the fairgrounds. It's going to be indoors.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And then the very next day, I don't know about you, but I'm going to Tamra Lane Farm Sanctuary for Flocktoberfest, and then I'm going to have your job. I'm going to be the MC or the host.
Nice.
I don't know what I'm doing. I got to talk to them because what am I going to say?
Maybe you're just going to be like, listen up, crew. Up next, we've got a wonderful display of
food.
We've got a good spread here. Check out the spread. That's what I always say.
Okay.
Just say spread a lot.
Okay, I'll say that a lot.
Just say that. It sells.
Hey, Evervescent, Carissa, Jorge.
I wish I could go to Tamra Lane. I'm going to be going to Mockingbird because we've got to do some electrical work. Although I'm not going to be doing much of anything with my back.
I'm trying to sit exactly where you are because it's focusing on one of us.
You know, I'd scooch up, but you got this big thing.
Yeah. That's why I always sat on the other side, giving you my good side. But then I'm like, I want my good side back.
You can have your good side. You just got to back up a little.
It's that computer.
Can we push this up a little or no? Because then you can't reach it.
I wouldn't really try doing that because I got all these cords, and if something goes wrong, we might lose these guys.
Oh, I don't want to do it right now. I just mean...
Oh, yeah, in the future?
For ease.
You know what we could do, probably? We could pull the table back. Maybe. But we probably shouldn't do that right now.
I feel like we'll end up... Although that's just all part of the technical difficulties.
Oh, you know, also, if we're that far back, can you guys still hear us? Oh, okay.
True. I don't mind being a little blurry. This is not my best. This is not my best feature today.
No, well, I think it's just automatically saying, you know, screw you, Chris. I'm going to focus on John. So wherever I go, it's going to be blurry.
No matter what, it just focuses on me.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means AI hates me. Hey Laura, how's it going? Mia. So yeah. We do have a very, very busy weekend, and then I'm trying to come up with a video for tomorrow.
Oh, you had to post?
So I have ideas for it, and I got the rooms. I don't know if you guys noticed, but does the room look more filled out? This whole wall over here was completely empty, and I hung a couple things up to make it look more full, more like a studio. I think it looks better.
I like it.
Yeah. We got the Creep Show poster and the Halloween cycle looking house.
So I watched this movie called Terrifier on Netflix. Okay. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
It's a big clown looking guy.
Yeah, I took your advice, by the way.
Okay.
So my research for the past week has been going through horror movies to find which ones are the best.
Find like the gems.
Yeah,
right?
and I think I already got 5 of them.
Oh, good. See, I was thinking of that because I was scrolling through, Netflix, and I was like, can I talk about this?
Yeah.
We're giving away some real solid.
Well, we are, but nobody watches this. There's like.
Oh, I mean, all these guys are watching.
Well, yeah.
These are like the behind the scenes guys.
There's 24
people
watching. You guys
are like
right
the.
But the majority of the people that follow the Vegan Zombie don't watch.
Okay. Yeah, this is our like.
These guys are
our like secret. Yeah, I feel like we're just hanging out with our friends right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, I'm on Netflix the other day. You know, I gotta lay down a lot. My back, the way it is. I'll tell you guys all about my back in a minute because that's all I talk about these days. But anyway, and I just want to put something on it, but I wanted it to be a horror movie because Kristen wasn't home. She doesn't like the scary stuff. Ooh. So I see Terrifier, and she also hates clown things, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch this. And it was very like that's like your gore. That's like gory. But I liked it. I actually kind of liked it. It was cheesy gore, like gross, like gruesome gore, like, but not great CGI kind of thing. Am I making any sense here?
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's what you're. It's like a slasher film.
A slasher film. Thank you.
Yeah.
I liked it though. It didn't really gross me out. I was just like, all right, I can understand what the director was going for with this.
I'm gonna. I don't know if I should talk about the ones I watched right now or if I should wait until my video. Because I watched one that I really liked, and then a couple other ones that I was like, they definitely kept my interest, but maybe I'll recommend them. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, well, at least don't give it away. But tell me, did you have to go through a lot of horror movies that you'd never heard of before when you were doing this little project?
Yeah, I did see a bunch of. Well, that was the whole thing. I saw a bunch of them that I haven't heard of before, so I wanted to watch.
So you actually went through. Did you see any ones that you love that are actually on Netflix though that you didn't have to watch, or was it all stuff that you just never?
Yeah, there's a few of them, but all in all, they really don't have that good of a variety on there, and even Shudder doesn't have like some of the old classics. Shudder is like a horror.
Yeah,
one.
That's right. You told me about that.
Yeah.
And I tried Hulu. I'm like, man, I don't see anything that I really. You're right. The classics. I want the classics.
Yeah. But luckily, maybe I just kind of lucked out here. The ones that I did watch, I didn't really waste my time on because they were good. They definitely could recommend. out of, I think, 5 of them I watched, I think all but one I had to turn off. I turned one of them off because it was like, okay, this is stupid. It's not. It wasn't very Halloweeny. I'll tell you which one it was. It was called. I've seen it on there before, but I never watched it. It's like. I forget what it's called. It's either He's Not Dead or He's Still Alive, and it's Henry Rollins. And I guess he's immortal, and he's also a cannibal. And so I started watching it because like I love the immortal thing, but it wasn't scary. It wasn't Halloweeny. So I'm like, all right, on to the next thing. Maybe I'll pick it up another time when I'm not looking for creepy Halloweeny movies.
Yeah. I'm excited actually for that video because I'll be able to... You've already done all the research for me. Now I can just skip to the goodies.
Let's Vegan says, hey guys, wondering... with some of your shirts like Stranger Things inspired design, how do you make sure that you can sell for profit from quasi fan art without upsetting the powers to be, like the Disney and Marvel before Disney owned them, cracked down on Etsy fan art? I've never had that problem. I think I don't sell enough to be able to even get on anyone's radar, I think. And I don't know, everybody, like, I guess you're not supposed to do that, but everybody's, every kind of like vegan shirt out there is kind of like a spoof of another logo, like either the Nike or Coca-Cola, for example, those kind of things. So it's like, as soon as I saw the generator for the Stranger Things, I wrote "Go Vegan" and "Vegan Zombie." I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make those kind of T-shirts. But yeah, on the other hand, I found a bunch of people that ripped my Vegan Zombie off with the same font and everything. The only thing they didn't do was put the zombie in there because I mean this is a font you can get, anybody can download. But I kind of customized it, and it's I own the trademark, so. But I did find a few people doing that. If you look it up right now, there's a bunch of people
selling vegan zombie shirts. Wow.
Yeah.
Weird.
Copyrighted property, yeah. Jorge says, any updates regarding your Locs? Like the Warlocks? No. I looked at a few different... That's why I didn't cut it, because I found a few organizations that would take it, so I might be able to just cut my own hair and then send it in.
Oh, cool.
But... I'm not a pro at that. I got to get a measuring tape to find out too. To donate it,
Yeah.
Locks of love and stuff like that. Oh, and I also realized there was a couple of shirts that when I showed everybody my vegan T-shirts.
Yeah, I saw.
It took like an hour and a half to go through them all. But there was a couple that I realized. I don't know how I realized there was a couple that I missed. But one of them I was just wearing last week and I can't find it right now, and I like it. It's I forget. It's a farm sanctuary from, I think it's the Iowa or Idaho one, like the gold one that I wear. I could just show you guys right here. I'm wearing it. I'm with my dad right here. Let me pull this up for you guys to see. Goodbye to us, and bam. So that shirt right there
is missing.
I don't know where it is, but that one. And then of course this is the only other one that I found. It's another X-Files kind of shirt. The truth is out there. Boom.
I left my wallet at home.
You did?
Yeah, Kristen just texted me.
Well, don't get pulled over.
I won't. I'm gonna drive so slow.
If you get there so fast, nobody will catch you. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
But that's it. Just that shirt right there. Did you see what I did here too? Like I did this because I had these and I just hoodies.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I like that they're lightweight.
Well, the smalls are. This is like an extra small.
Oh.
The other ones are thick.
Real thick.
Yeah. So, but anyway, I'm gonna bring these with me to the Vegfest.
I like that. That's a good one.
And you think that'll fit you?
Yeah. I mean, you want me to try it on?
What was the other thing? What were we just saying? If you own the trademark, then how can they sell vegan? They can't. They cannot do that, but they do it anyway. I've messaged several people to stop. Some people don't get back to me, and I have no idea where they are, what country they're in, and there's nothing I can do. There's a few people that were like, "Oh, we had no idea. Sorry." But yeah. So what else is?
Well, okay. So I've got some other stuff. We got Vegfest Syracuse this Saturday. That's gonna be awesome. Sunday, you're going to Tamra Lane for Flocktoberfest. I'll go to Mockingbird for some work. We are doing our first ever tour at Mockingbird next Saturday, the 26th. We're selling tickets right now on our website for anybody that's local. I don't think you guys are too local, though.
Most of the people probably aren't.
No.
I'm not even local.
That's a good point.
It's 2 hours from us.
I'm not even local.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do a 10 o'clock and a 1 o'clock, and we're gonna do our first ever tour. So I'm pretty excited about that.
So, and what does that entail?
We are gonna meet up in the event center. We're gonna go through, meet all the animals, and just kind of take them through the barn. We're gonna have snacks upstairs. Snackies. I think that's it. Oh, we'll have our merch for sale there.
Oh yeah, I still need to get one of those hoodies.
I'll bring one.
I like those. What else? What else, guys? Ask us questions. Hey, did you guys see my latest video? I went up to the Frightmare Farms and we did a whole zombie skit for you guys, and we toured the haunted attraction in the daytime, and then I go through it at nighttime. I don't get to show it at nighttime because for obvious reasons.
Right.
But I basically go. I'm about to go in, and when I come out, I say how awesome it was.
That was scary. I'm so scared right now.
I'm so scared now. I'm so scared. So if you guys are in the area, definitely go to the Syracuse Vegfest. It's going to be fun.
I'll be selling Mockingbird shirts there too.
I'll be mocking you selling Mockingbird shirt. Are we going to have tables probably right next to each other?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I saw the map, but I don't. Maybe it's in an email.
It's going to be cool. I got to go to the store and buy a bunch of ingredients.
Oh, for the Scrammies?
Yep. You can't tell anybody what we're making.
Why? It says it like on a thing.
Oh, it's not a secret?
No.
Oh.
No, Britt's going to make buffalo chickpea dip. That sounds good.
Dip?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we can pour that over the, get a bottle and squirt it over the tofu scramble.
Oh my gosh, stop. Strong Hearts is going to be selling a few different vegan wings. Garlic Parmesan wings. Oh my gosh, they're so good. I think Bourbon Wolf's is going to be there from Albany too.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's one of the speakers for the vegan businesses.
Yes.
Joey Bourbon.
I can't wait to eat some of that food. He's going to have some food there too, no?
I don't know.
Chris.
Any advice on preventing vegan foods binge eating? I find that it's an issue I'm having in switching for vegetarian to vegan. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, you're binging on things that aren't vegan? Or you're just binging on food in general? Carissa wants to know about the movie. If you're a Kickstarter supporter, the latest update is on the Kickstarter page for you guys to see. And it'll tell you everything you need to know. Yeah, the opening of the video, Linda. Yeah, that was fun doing that. It took me like 10 minutes to do it. I'm like, let's just do this real quick, I mean, if that's what we can do in 10 minutes, imagine what we could do with a little bit more time, and imagine what we can do with, like, when we make the movie.
Yeah. In more than 10 minutes.
Right, yeah. Have you thought about screenshotting the good comments from that video and then share them on your Instagram story for the Frightmare Farms? That's a good idea right there.
Plant Power wants to know. Isn't John usually on the right side? We're swapping it up. Last week
You are on my right side right now.
That's true. I have like a very stiff. I can only like. Did you notice? I think I slept wrong or I moved wrong.
I did that last week.
I gotta like look at you like this.
It sucked, but I'm fine now. It was my neck and my upper back. Usually it's my lower back, but it was my upper back, and I was like, but it went away. So I'm grateful for that.
No fun. I think I'll just sleep it off. Sleep it off.
Binging on vegan foods almost as if they aren't heavy enough. Well, I guess it all depends on the individual and what you're binging on. But yeah, I mean, there's nights when I binge too, and then I'm like, why did I just do that? Time to go for a run, you know? You just got to find something like. All I've had today is just juice. I made some nice fresh juices and some of those cherry tomatoes, and all good things for me today.
Good for you.
Because all bad things were there yesterday. For me, it all really comes down to your willpower, and I know it's really hard sometimes to not go and eat something. But then I might have a cheap food, like I'll eat all these good foods, and then I might have like a long time ago it was the Justin's chocolate hazelnut butter. I would take a little teaspoon of that and eat that, and I would just okay, out of the kitchen. That would be my cheap food. But it all depends, you know,
I'm very bad at that.
It depends what you're looking for too. Like, are you a junk food vegan? Then just, I don't know. Or are you trying to eat super healthy? Are you trying to bulk up, lose weight, build muscle? It all depends what you're doing.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Mostly raw foods. So there you go. I had that problem when I was eating mostly raw foods. Raw foods for me, it was it just didn't work out, and it turned into more of a mental issue, trying to fight it off every day, what I was craving, what I wanted to binge, and I didn't find it to be anything healthy for me. So I do eat a lot of raw foods, but I also eat cooked foods, and last night I put a bunch of I have that the bamboo steamer, and I put a bunch of broccoli and tomatoes and corn and peas all in there to steam it, and then I put it over some noodles, and it was really good. But it was a simple, healthy meal. Yeah, I can say from experience that I wasn't a fan of the raw vegan thing when it's 100% raw vegan. So and of course, yeah, I remember the one time in my life when I made a raw vegan lasagna and I ate it. It was the weirdest feeling. I felt as I was eating it, I was feeling more hungry than I was before I started eating it. It was really weird.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was a certain herb or whatever, but my stomach started growling as I was eating it. Carissa wants to know if I give the pups a sweet potato with both meals or just once a day. It's not, lately it hasn't even been once a day, but normally it would have been every morning, only once, not twice. So cook the sweet potato, let it cool off, put it in with their morning food. Lately the sweet potatoes have been a little more expensive, and the ones I had were bad. So I just,
oh, really?
Yeah, they were. So that's why they haven't really got them lately. Julie says we have about 50 rescue animals, mostly chickens, turkey, have a couple horses, kittens, and dogs. Love every minute. And those cold mornings are hard to motivate, or went from summer to winter overnight. That's what it always does here, but I actually like the weather today. People want to know if it's getting cold out. It's kind of nice fall weather. It's not too cold.
It was a little cold to be working outside today. I'll say that.
Earlier?
In the morning, yeah. Well, it was really windy, actually.
Right now it's 52 and raining. High today was 62. Tomorrow it's going... No, wait. Friday it's going down to 35. That's almost freezing.
Yeah, that's cold.
It could possibly snow. Melissa says, yeah, it's Wednesday, and we're both here. We didn't have to bump that one up to Thursday or Tuesday.
Oh, Julie wants to know what's the most challenging part of farm sanctuary life. For me, it's not living there. It's 2 hours away from me, so I have to do, like, everything I do is basically online except for the one day that I volunteer there. I would say, though, the hardest thing is, like, when people know you have a sanctuary, everybody lets you know whenever an animal needs to be rescued. So you're just like, wow, there's a lot of animals out there that just need help. And you're like, I can't take it anymore right now.
There's never going to be enough room for all the animals that need
that's probably the hardest
help. So it's like a sanctuary has like a certain amount of animals, and time to open a new sanctuary.
Germany.
Oh, cool. What time is it over there? It's probably like midnight.
Midnight 30, maybe. Oh, somebody asked me about... I'll give you a little update on my back. I told you just now.
You did.
So I'm going to see... It looks like the curve in my back, in my spine, from scoliosis. This is like a spine curve. I don't know if you know that.
Okay.
It looks like the bones are pinching a nerve. So I'm going to go meet with a surgeon on Friday, and we're going to talk about options. So... Wish me luck. 10 o'clock on Friday.
At least they know what's going on.
Yeah,
with the
I'm making some progress. You know, it does feel good. It hurts. I'm hurting. I'm tired.
Did you work today?
Yeah.
At the
store.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have some Halloween things going on there, because I think my brother and Katie and Mary went out there.
Oh, did they last weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have Fall Fest on Saturdays and Sundays. But during the week, there's nothing, you know.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's like a tiny haunted house. It's not that It
haunted.
used to be staffed. They used to have people, but it's not like that anymore. It's like for bringing little kids. Katie would like it. But thanks, Linda, for wishing me luck.
So what else do we got planned for the October month? Do you have any more, besides what we talked about last week, any more spooky stories that you want to tell, or is that it? Because I'm going to upload that video as a standalone video.
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think there's anything really... I'd have to really think about it.
Chrissy says, I'm 5 hours ahead. Yeah, it's late if it's 5 hours ahead. If we can ever do these earlier, you can always let me know too, and we could do one like around noon or something.
Yeah.
See if people can, because always like changing it up a little bit. That was my intention the other day when I went live with my T-shirts, but I didn't get on until 6 again.
Oh, you were going to get on before 6, you said?
I was going to try.
Oh, thank you, everybody, for the well wishes.
It's weird that John's not eating. Did you already eat today?
Actually, Kristen's going to get Noodle House.
Oh.
In like an hour, so... Ghost hunting videos? That would be fun.
Yeah, that would be. I have it all set up. I was about to... I didn't want to get into it right before you got here, and it was kind of getting close, so maybe I'll do it when you leave. But I was going to film, 3 spooky stories, true stories, and like put that up on my channel.
Oh.
You know, what should I name it? Like, if I'm talking about spooky stories for Halloween that are true, what's the best way to word it? I can always ask you guys. Aurora says, my hair is beautiful. Don't cut it. Thanks, Aurora. I'm going to cut it a little, though. It's a little bit too long. It'll grow back. We've never done ghost hunting videos, but I've definitely gone... Actually, I did do a ghost hunting video for a friend a few years ago. But, like, I want to do a ghost... maybe not ghost hunting, but I just want to do like videos of like places that are supposedly like 13 curves.
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
And kind of like what we did last week when we went out and then we got chased by ghosts. So yeah, I've had a couple of friends tell me that like that was pretty sinister. That those people running at us were not people; they were ghosts. And like, you know, that makes it even more scary. It's like, wait a minute, were they? Or was it just, you know, people running at us? But they never made a sound. They never yelled or said anything.
What if they're the people that the ghost actually gets and kills? And every time, what they have to do is they have to try to get on a train to get out of here, and every time they just miss it.
Oh my God.
I just wrote a whole movie in my head.
There you go. Yeah, it was. I mean, I wasn't scared when they were doing it. Like, what was going through my head? Well, I won't say what was going through my head, but I was like, you know, like, are these guys really running at us? You know? And then I knew the train was going to make it before they did, so I'm just like, whatever. Spooky Cooney. Spooky Cooney. There's an E in my name. Vegan Zombie Spooky Stories. I wanted to do a movie in the woods today. I contacted my good pal Noah Craig, but he was busy today. I wanted to go out there in the park that I always, you know, film in Chittenango.
Yeah.
And do some kind of... I would like to tell the scary stories from there.
That's a good idea.
You know, from being in the park. That would be cool. Rather than... But, you know, this room looks pretty cool, too, you know?
It would be really cool to get, like, a campfire setting, and get the lighting all right.
And the crackle of the campfire.
Yeah.
I mean, I could always add that in later. Yeah. I want to go do all that stuff so bad, you know, like... Go check out haunted houses or supposed and haunted places and thanks for the nightmares.
Did I tell you that I saw The Joker?
Oh, you did. I want to see that. Somebody and one of you guys gave me some advice that maybe I should do like a video, like go watch The Joker and.
Like a reaction video?
Something like that, but also like, you know, like what I, you know, the vegan snacks I brought to see The Joker and then talk about The Joker and just kind of throw that into it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Without giving it away, did you like it or did you not like it or what?
I'll say that I liked it. Kristen did not like it.
Okay.
And that seems to be the reaction that I see all over the place is people either love it or they hate it. And... I didn't love it, but I liked it. I can understand it. And I just kind of... I approached it in the view of like, okay, we're in Batman's world. We're in Gotham City. This isn't real life, but there are a lot of real life problems kind of incorporated into it. And I think maybe that's why people didn't like it. That's all I'll say.
I read a lot about it, and they were trying to make it more realistic. Like, what would... You know, how would you make this realistic without putting like, you know... a fantasy superhero spin on it. But I don't know, because I didn't see it. I just read a lot about it.
Yeah. I thought it was okay. I thought it was a movie.
Gomez wanted to know if my raw vegan lasagna was low calorie or low carb. I don't count calories, so it was another YouTuber's recipe, and I just followed it. It was just a bunch of like zucchini and I don't even remember, tomatoes. Just, it wasn't my favorite. Francie wants to know if you're depressed, but I think you're just tired.
Yeah,
you had a long day.
Yeah, I'm my back is just all I can think about lately.
Is that a real question, Edwin? Were you in a warrior style subway straight edge gang in the 90s? No, I was never in a gang. I was just talking about that last night, actually. Kiss. I want to go see the movie Midsummer. I have not seen it. I liked Hereditary until the end. I won't give it away, but I thought Hereditary was pretty scary, and it was a good movie all the way up until the end.
I didn't see it.
I feel like they wrote like a masterpiece, and then at the end they're like, we don't know how to end this.
So it just sort of ends.
Yeah, and I didn't like the ending. But anything other than that, if you're looking for I think I saw it on a plane. There was no snakes on that plane either.
Ooh, a bomb cyclone is coming our way.
What? Evening News right now, NBC says bomb cyclone coming to East Coast where you are. Not kidding.
Oh, that's not good.
We could stay alive for that.
I'm reading about it right now.
A bomb cyclone. Is that what takes out everything in like the Bermuda Triangle they were thinking? Bomb cyclone. Pushes everything like whoosh. Contagion was good, yeah. I don't think John can get his back cracked. He's got bad scoliosis.
Oh yeah, I was wondering if I could download my I could show you guys. I could download my MRI. Because that sounds exciting.
They did a Sesame Street parody of the Joker, and Oscar the Grouch was the Joker.
Oh, I'll do it later. That's gonna take forever. Weave magic.
Have we met? Or, I'm not sure what you're trying to say there. I think you're saying, Plant Power is trying to say, have we met or talked to Derek Simmet Nutrition? No. We're going to stay live for the typhoon. Okay. Hey, Weave Magic. Glad you could join us. How's the new job? What is a bomb cyclone? Are we allowed to say bomb?
Yeah.
Okay.
Radar.
Is it gonna hit Liverpool? Because if we get like, I've had notifications on this that go off. We probably all have, right? Where your phone just all of a sudden does this weird alarm that you've never heard before, and you're like, "Where is that coming from?" And it's like, "Get out now! Serial killer is on the loose," or something, you know.
Get out now! A serial killer is on the loose. It's definitely pouring out right now.
It doesn't sound too bad, but it was earlier when I let the dogs out. John, how was the pie?
It was good. We've eaten one other pie since then, actually. Well, half of it. There's still some in the fridge.
That's I can't even do that. So MRI is horrible, so loud and narrow. You lay in there thinking, what if there's a zombie apocalypse? Will they forget about me? And that's so true. But tell them what you were saying. Like you would hear like, doo, 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 and after a while you heard an actual person saying, dog,
over again, over and over and over and over. I was trying so hard not to laugh.
I couldn't even get in the MRI because I was too claustrophobic. They had to let me out as soon as they put me in. It's claustrophobic, isn't it? I mean, it's...
Oh, yeah. I mean, you're...
Yeah. Just doing that with your hand like that just made me be like, get me out of here. Like, I need to be, like, at all times be able to move my arms and stuff or else I freak out.
Attention, there's a serial killer on the loose. Alert all the people's cell phones so they all know.
Yeah. It happens. Tamra Lane, yeah.
My MRI.
Yeah, August, if you can make it, go. What?
My MRI only lasted 15 minutes. Oh, Jennifer was just talking about how long the MRI lasted.
Okay. Yeah, mine was, I could not get comfortable. So it was like every minute, every second seemed like an eternity of pain. And I couldn't move because they're like, once you move, we got to start all over. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It sucked. Yeah, Tamra Lane is in Montague, New Jersey. It's going to be this Sunday. If you guys can make it, definitely go check it out. Go to their page. Get tickets now if you're going in because tickets are going to be gone. And use my coupon code VEGANZOMBIE. And I believe you will save like 20%. I don't even know how much the tickets are, but do that. Do that and save. Save money and save animals. With all the technology, can't they make those machines silent? Seriously.
Oh, a 90-minute MRI? Wow. Chris, let's not talk about that.
Yeah, that would suck. Unless you were comfortable and you could just fall asleep without moving. That's bad.
If I have to do a 90-minute MRI, I will do it right now. I'm just so uncomfortable all the time. It'll get better. Second MRI. What else is going on? Do you have anything going on in November? Are you traveling at all?
November's when we're gonna do the Vago Bar giveaway.
Oh, that's exciting.
But other than that, like I got family stuff like my mom and brother's birthdays.
That's right.
And we should do a vegan thanks.
Yeah, we should.
Thanksgiving for all of you that don't know what I'm talking about. What do you got going on in November? If it's not snowing out, what's going on with the Mockingbird?
That's pretty much it. We're just gonna keep prepping for winter.
The other question is, are we still doing our pop-up?
Yeah, I mean, once I figure out what's going on, I'll do anything anybody wants ever. I'll be the happiest person in the world.
So are you waiting to do that first then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like I can't do anything until I figure out what's going on. Me in trouble.
So if they do surgery for you, we probably wouldn't be able to do it until like December.
Yeah. Yeah. Or whenever.
Now, if they tell you that did they already tell you they have to do surgery?
No.
Now, if they tell you that the only way to fix it is surgery, are you going to do it?
I'll do anything. Well, I won't do anything. I won't do that. No, I'll do. I'm willing to listen to whatever. Because I can't. Right now, the only time I'm not in pain is when I'm laying down.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I was there. I know how you feel.
I don't want to be that guy that's always talking.
No. I mean, I know exactly. Even that part of it, like where you feel like everybody's like,
"Shut up!"
God. You know, it's like,
Shut
dude,
up while you talk
this
about
is a real thing that's happening. He wanted to know what my celebrity status is in Syracuse right now. Let's find out. I don't know. But maybe you guys can help rank it up. Let's see what it is. Born in Syracuse. It's like really bad. It's like 43. Boost. Boost me, guys. Where are we? Okay. Here, you guys go there and click it and boost me and like try to get me a little bit further down in the ranking or up in the ranking. I got to beat Post Malone someday. He's the most popular. He's above Tom Cruise. Out of people that were born in Syracuse, New York, I'm like at the very end. There was a time when I was like 32, but now I'm 43. Oh, there's Bobcat and Rod Serling. Bam. Oh, November 8th. I have stories about November 8th. That's Vegan Carrie's birthday. November 8th was the day that I moved to Florida when I was younger. And coincidentally, not even trying, it was the exact same day that I moved back home 2 years later.
I remember that.
Yeah. And I have a picture of it. I took a picture with a Polaroid camera on my parents' porch. It was snowing out, and I wrote November 8th, 1995.
That was when you first moved? In 95?
Yeah. It was November 8th, 1995.
I remember when you moved there the second time in 2000.
Yep.
That's when I remember.
That was after...
You drove straight there.
Oh, my God. I went with Will.
Yep.
Yeah. Is a tofurkey roast still my favorite Thanksgiving roast? Yeah, for me, out of the roasts, I would say, yeah. I like the Trader Joe's one, too.
I haven't had that one yet.
No?
I'll have to get it.
It's kind of like the Gardein. It might even be the Gardein. I'm not sure. I like the Gardein, too.
The Gardein was I think my least favorite one. I'll give it a try this year again, though.
Oh, Aaliyah, your birthday is 2 days before mine. Oh, and thanks for the boost. Yeah, let's get me ahead of Post Malone. You know you're on there too, but you don't have a picture.
Oh.
You don't want to?
Nah.
It could help you out someday, maybe.
Maybe someday.
Let me tell you, when I found out I was on there, I know the same day. I know the exact day that I found out. Well, I got a good memory, but also it was my mom's birthday.
Oh,
and,
really?
And I was in Montreal doing the Montreal Vegfest, and I was manning the booth, and I looked at my phone. I'm like, okay, what's going on? And I looked at my email, and I had an email, and it said like whatever that page was, celebrity birthdays or whatever. It says you're in celebrity birthdays. If you have a picture that you want us to use, please send us one. And I was like, is this real? And I went to the site, and I'm like, somebody thinks I'm a celebrity. It was kind of weird, but...
It's funny. It's great.
Do you want to tell the story of when we first got recognized a long time ago? Do you remember?
I don't know. What story is it?
We were at Woodstock Farm Sanctuary, and we did a video there, and we spent the night there.
Is it when we went to the restaurant the next day or the diner or whatever?
Yeah, the very next day we walk into the vegan diner restaurant. And we walked in, and it was a very small restaurant, like really small. Like you could touch pretty much both walls, but it's probably as big as my room, but it was a little bit longer. And all the seats in there were pretty full. And as soon as we both walked in, it got really quiet. Like nobody was talking, and we walked up, and I'm like, let me see, I'm gonna get this. And then the girl was looking at us. She's like, "You're the vegan zombie," and we're like, "Aw." And then when we were leaving, people came up to us, like there was only 6 tables, and they were like, "Can I get a picture for my kid?" And I'm like, "Sure." And we got a picture, and then somebody else wanted, so 2 people wanted a picture, and then we walked out, and we had never, this is like what, 7-8 years ago, so nobody has ever like come up to us and said, "I recognize you from a YouTube channel," ever in our life. And then we both walked out after we were like away from everybody. We both looked at each other and would be like, that just happened. Like we were like, oh my god.
Yeah, that was
it was weird. It was so weird.
I didn't know.
It was cool, but
and then it happened in LA a few times before.
Now it happens all the time. Yeah, we were in LA, we were at Sun Cafe.
Yeah.
And we were eating there. And it was like 20 minutes into us eating, and the table behind us gets up. It was a family, and they're like, "We got to go now, but hey, we love your channel. Could we get a picture with you guys?" And we're like, the first thing that went through my head was like, oh my god, they've been sitting behind us for 20 minutes. Did we say anything bad?
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, that's like now you have to really be careful because you never know.
You never know what John could say.
You never know what kind of cuss word John's gonna say.
What's everyone's favorite horror movie and Halloween movie? I think that those can be. Let me give you an example. Like, I posted something on Instagram yesterday. Let me just... You guys think. Okay, so Amblin Road is Steven Spielberg's production company. Mm-hmm. Like, they made all those Steven Spielberg movies that he made. They were and I follow them thanks to Marmaduke. And whenever they... Well, anyways, let's get to what they said. They posted a thing with all of his like Poltergeist and Jaws and like a few other ones. They're like, what is your favorite Halloween movie from Steven Spielberg? And everybody was like, and they're like, and if we didn't list one, like, you know, let us know. And everybody's like, Poltergeist, Jaws. And I was like, E.T. E.T. perfectly captures the essence of Halloween for me. And they were like, yeah, like the part where they, you know, they all go in the house looking for E.T. And I was like, well, no, I don't think it's a scary movie. It's not a scary movie at all, but it takes place during Halloween. Like, they're all trick-or-treating, and they're all dressed up in trick-or-treaters and stuff, and, like, the sun setting, and they're all, like, you know, like E.T. was dressed as a ghost, and he sees Yoda walk by, and he's like, oh, you know? But for me, that was, like, the essence of Halloween, but it was not scary at all.
Okay.
So that's how I...
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense.
So whatever movies you guys... shout out to Zeke. Zeke Dog 44.
We watched Donnie Darko the other day because that movie takes place during Halloween. It's not really it's not a scary movie. It's a Halloween movie.
I haven't seen that in so long.
I like it.
With that rabbit, that rabbit in the mirror.
Yeah.
Get some foreign bots to boost. Yeah, right. My camera is out of focus. What is up, camera? See, if I get back on John's level right here, then we're both in focus. But if I come up here, we're not in focus.
I'm probably gonna bounce in like a few minutes anyway.
See ya, Carissa.
Oh, see ya.
Yeah, you gotta get going. You told me that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy.
No, that's
this
cool.
This hurts to sit, you guys.
If you need to get up and walk around or do anything.
Yeah, what if I got up and I was like...
There's a dog behind you, but yeah.
In 1944, and I just had my hands behind you and I just paced.
What did you say? You're like... It was our video, the first one where we traveled. I think we were in Salem. And you're like, made by the Germans in 1944.
Oh, yeah, I was quoting... I was just trying to be Ron Burgundy, though.
Oh.
Founded by... This is a good look for me. You guys, I'm wearing pajama pants under these pants. I promised myself I wasn't going to tell anybody. Here I am. Because it's so cold out. But yeah, this is how I mostly stand at home. Like, if I have computer work to do or I'm editing a video, I'll stand at my kitchen table.
Hey.
Zeke.
Come on. Here. You were being good. Come on.
Yeah, I got them all excited. I'm sorry.
Yeah, August, I feel the same way. Horror and Halloween movies are different.
They
can be one and the same. They can be different.
Yeah, like the movie Halloween.
Yeah.
That's actually a Christmas movie. Yeah.
Edwin, I did look into that. I looked into that a lot, actually. There's no proof on any of that. That was a speculation on who it might have been. They also said, I forget his name now. Who's the guy that ended up ultimately directing Goonies? Hey, come on, stop. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about that.
Hey, did I break my phone? I did. What about...
Hey, Bohemian.
Do you like Tim Burton? Is it too childish for you?
Some of the stuff, but I'm not like a huge fan like some people. Like
I really like Tim Burton. That's Halloween to me. Halloween. Tim Burton stuff.
Come on. No, get down. Come on, we said we're not going to do this. No.
But that's kind of what Kristen and I have been doing.
Stop. You want to go out there? No. I feel claustrophobic in the room. I like the original Blair Witch Project.
I did too.
Especially the time that it came out. Yeah, like when it came out, it was groundbreaking. And then all other movies wanted to use their model of success. My favorite horror movie is Bram Stoker's Dracula. Gary Oldman.
Is that an old movie?
No, 1993, I believe. 92, 93.
I've never seen it.
You haven't?
Can I watch it somewhere? Is it on the Flicks or the Hulu or the Amazon? Do you have it on DVD? VHS?
I have it on VHS.
Do you have it on VHS?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, man, 'cause I would love to watch your favorite movie.
I might have the DVD downstairs. I can check for you sometime.
Yeah, I'll watch it and be like, this is Chris's favorite movie.
Gary Oldman does an awesome job as Dracula.
How long has it been your favorite movie?
Since I watched it.
And when did you watch it? Did you watch it when it came out?
Yeah.
At the movies?
No, I didn't watch that in the movies, but I saw Interview with the Vampire in the movies.
I watched that because of you.
Yeah,
last
So
year.
Interview with the Vampire, I like Dracula better, but I saw Interview with the Vampire more times.
Come on. You're ruining the podcast, dogs.
Yeah, guys, you can't be doing this.
I just heard somebody click the unsubscribe button because of you. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Oh.
My room looks different. Well, I put a couple posters up over here. Well, I got a picture and a Creepshow poster. And that way it makes the room look more full. Because this wall used to be blank.
Yeah.
Until about 2 hours ago. Literally, I put them up.
Yeah, I have to edit.
Look at my hair. It looks like I just washed it. That's why it's so big right now. You have to what?
I have to edit a video in the next couple of days. Kristen and I filmed something.
Something you can't talk about right now? We could press...
No, we can talk about it.
Okay.
We picked up corn dogs from Morningstar and from Field Roast. We did a corn dog cook-off. I was unaware that Morningstar apparently makes full-sized vegan corn dogs. And I'm excited to try those, even though they're the same as this. Oh, Shaun of the Dead. That's a good one.
I love Shaun of the Dead, too. Bohemian likes Dracula, too. I watched it so many times, like, I remembered, like, you know what, it's funny because before that, when I was a kid, you know what movie I watched so much that I knew every line of the movie was The Lost Boys.
Oh, yeah. Man, I haven't seen that in forever. I forget about that movie.
I told you boys to stay off the boardwalk.
What was the movie, and this might be, you may have been like, this movie was too cheesy when it came out. But the dude in...
The dude?
Monsters would come through the closet or the bed or under the bed. It was not a cartoon, but it was the dude that was in...
You guys stop. Come on. Andy, go say it.
It's not Boy Meets World. It's... What was the... Fred Savage.
Oh, you Monsters, Inc.?
Not Monsters, Inc.
Monsters.
Guys.
Monsters, right?
Was it? Is that
Little Monsters?
Little Monsters? Come on,
guys. Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
Get out.
What's going on?
Think about that.
Yeah. Well, that's probably not good to leave him out there. He's a little terrorizer.
Devil dog.
Yeah.
Stop playing. This is serious time.
I know. Like, come on, guys.
We're trying to be serious.
You're.
We need to be taken serious.
You don't do this all day.
Nobody's gonna take us serious.
You guys got to understand that, like, all day he's like the perfect pup. And then as soon as we go live, he's got to...
It's
playtime. Like, he's got to fight with Indy and get off Indy. Stop it. Yeah, Little Monsters.
Little Monsters.
Savage.
That movie, I loved that movie when I was a kid. Get out. You're fired.
There's a lot of cheesy movies that are horrible that I really like, too. You know what I just watched again? The Gate.
The Gate with the basement and the hole opens up.
And the little
in the eye.
The little creatures and
with one
Steven
eye.
Dorff, yeah.
Yep. Let's watch that right now. You guys, let's watch.
We could watch. We
should
put
watch a
movie
horror
up.
movie together, all of us, one night, and just eat popcorn and watch a movie. You guys want to do that? Let's set that up.
We should do that where we could watch something.
Yeah, is it legal? Is that street legal?
Well, it's legal to watch Night of the Living Dead. You guys know why, right? He accidentally, it was originally called Night of the Flesh Eaters, but then they wanted to change it, and when they changed it, they went ahead and changed it to Night of the Living Dead, and he's like, okay, I like that. You changed it to Night of the Living Dead. But when they went and they changed it to Night of the Living Dead, they took away the little copyright thing that he had there. So that movie has no copyright on it. That's why you see that in the background of so many movies, because anybody can use it free all over the world. And there's no way to track how many downloads or sales it actually had, but it was one of the most iconic movies back in 1968. Poor George Romero.
See, everybody's down with doing a watch.
We could do that. You know what else I like is Monster Squad.
Wolfman, Scott.
Nerds. But anyway, we could put it over on the other monitor, and
we'll make some popcorn, and you can eat some carrots or something.
Popcorn? With some nutritional yeast on it.
Heck yeah. And it's a little smoked pap.
Why don't we make carrots
out of
popcorn?
Bridge Street. All right.
Wait, what'd you do to Bridge Street?
I didn't bring the smoked paprika. It's over.
Everybody was joking about that because you made such a big deal about it.
It needed to be a big deal. I don't regret that. I'll go back on and talk about smoked paprika for an hour. I don't care.
You know, another good game to play around this time is what I did. I think it was either last year or the year before. I did a live stream where I did quotes from some of my favorite horror movies, and then you guys had to guess them.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Whoever guesses the movie first gets a free Vega bar.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, oil-free popcorn, Jorge, come on.
Dead Alive was the goriest movie.
I'm just kidding.
By Peter Jackson.
Oh, wow. They're going to uninvite me. Can I just at least watch it?
What are you gonna...
I'll just watch it from my computer, but you guys can put me on mute.
Leave him alone.
So anytime I type, you can just delete me.
No, leave him alone. Seats. Seats. Right there. No. Seats. Indy, go lay down. Reanimator. Yeah, I'm all excited about October and this weekend too.
Yeah, Vegfest. First tour of the farm coming up. That's gonna be fun. I have to order a ton more merch too. I'm selling right through. Like I sold out of small sweatshirts for.
Oh, good for you! I'm not selling anything.
You know, I got this face, and I'm like, please, I need a sweatshirt, and you're all like.
I never actually promote mine.
I need you to buy.
I always feel weird. Hey guys, if you want to support my channel, I make my own shirts and hoodies, and
All right. Well, Race is here now, so thanks everybody.
Was it a race?
Now that he's here, he can.
Why he's here and now you gotta leave?
He wants to uninvite me to the movie party, and I'm taking it personal. So
don't take it that personal.
All right, you guys, be good dogs. I'll see you on Saturday.
Yeah.
If you need help, if you need help with the line or whatever, just let me know and I'll shout it across the room while you're doing your cooking demo.
Wait, are you gonna be around? Because I was gonna.
I don't know if I can. I'm gonna come up with you.
Well, maybe at some point.
All right.
I just wanted, even if it's real quick.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, John.
See you.
Okay, I think I had is that white paint on my shirt? I don't know. I saw it in the video, but now it's gone. Well, now that he's gone, I don't know what to do. I guess we're gonna have to cut this stream a little bit short. Where did they go? Where did you guys go? You made my room disappear. How would you do that? Would we just...
All right. So which end do I open?
There's Craig. Coming up on my next video, bam, no egg Craig. No, that's not my next video. That's going to be... Have you guys all seen my my little zombie short that I did? In the newest video? Here it is, right here. It's only like 30 seconds long. You want to see all my creepy stuff that I own. Can you guys hear this? Is there any sound there? Oh, I think my battery might have died in my camera. So... need to change that real quick. There it is. Back to me. It went from me to me. Well, now that there was the zombie short. Your dog that affected your dog? It was probably the sound effects. Oh, thanks, Julie. Wait, this keeps freezing on you guys? Does this stream keep freezing up on you guys? That's no good. What do you guys think? What are you doing? You got indie hair all over you. Yeah, did you see how dead that branch was that I broke? I've never even heard of Iris sea moss with kale powder and shilajit. Okay, so what's my favorite horror video game? Hold on, I'm being overwhelmed with dogs fighting in the back. Or they're playing, they're not fighting. Can anybody else's dogs hear my dogs? Come on, guys, stop. Enough. Like J-Lo would say, enough. Trying to not break my concentration here. What are we going? My favorite horror video game. I don't really play too many different video games, but I remember when Resident Evil first came out back in the 90s and playing it in a dark room, and that was kind of scary. And even way before that, when I was a little kid, on my Commodore 64, I played Friday the 13th, and you would go from screen to screen, and everything would be peaceful, and then all of a sudden Jason would come after you, and the music would go scary music, and you'd be like, ah, and you try to get away, or... because Jason would kill you. So that was scary. Even though it looked kind of like, worse graphics than South Park, because that was a long time ago. So, yeah. What's your guys' favorite scary video game? Or should we go right back to the movies? Because I'm going to be doing that... probably within the next week or so, putting up my scary movies or creepy movies for Halloween to find on Netflix. So that's my job right now, is to watch Netflix movies that are scary. Did I go to arcades in the 90s? They're making a comeback. I wonder if they're making a comeback because of Stranger Things. Gym time for Jorge. Good luck. I went to, arcades here and there. I also worked in an arcade back in the 90s. Do I ever go to haunted houses? The fake ones set up for Halloween. That was what my latest video was. Check out my my latest video on YouTube, on the main channel. Okay, well, hey Race, this will satisfy both. Race says, why is it the horror movies? What's your favorite romance movie? Chick flick. My favorite horror movie is Bram Stoker's Dracula, and my favorite love story is Bram Stoker's Dracula, because it's actually a love story. Dracula is so misunderstood, but it's hundreds of years of a love story. I mean, some of the quotes in there, I've crossed oceans of time to find you. I mean, it's I think the best love story of all time. So Dracula for my favorite horror and my favorite romance. I mean, they're kind of romantic, aren't they? Is it The Notebook? I actually like The Notebook. My grandfather died of Alzheimer's disease. Does the arcade I worked at still exist? Not under the name that it was, but I think there's still an arcade in that location, but I'm not sure because I don't ever go to the mall. It used to be called Aladdin's Castle, and I used to have to answer the phone. Welcome to Aladdin's Castle, home of the ultimate birthday party. How may I help you? But the guys up in the movie theater would let me see movies for free, and I would let them play video games for free. So it worked out. I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but I did it. My manager was never there. He would come in to open the place up or count the money and then leave. And he looked exactly like Danny McBride from Eastbound and Down. Same mullet, everything. It was like him. He was my manager. What is my favorite sci-fi? I'd have to really think about that. Like, the first one that comes to my mind is Alien. I love Alien. But if I really thought about it, maybe there is another one that I like. I like Solaris too. I like movies that deal with like time travel and stuff. I love time travel movies. Somewhere in Time was a good movie. Wait. I have no idea, Robert, what Midsummer is even about. Weave Magic. Yeah, that's another good one. Best love story is Star Wars. Aaliyah thought I was in my late 20s. Thank you. Thank you. I like the movie Big with the Zoltar machine. Edwin, you got to come prove it now. And especially the arcade doesn't exist anymore, so. Does it gross you out when other people eat mushrooms? No, not really. I mean, maybe a little bit, but not really. Yeah, the first Alien, I love the first, and I also liked Alien 3, where it's like 200 years later, and they're on like this prison planet. That one was a good one. And I know people have mixed feelings on this, but I really loved Prometheus, which is a spinoff from Alien. I think it was a prequel to Alien. What is my favorite TV show, no matter what genre? I mean, there's a lot of really good ones that I like, but I think it's always going to go back to my all-time favorite, which would be X-Files. I just watched the movie El Camino, which is in the Breaking Bad world, and it takes place after Breaking Bad. And that was really good. And it's written by Vince Gilligan, who did X-Files. He was the writer for X-Files. A best love story ever, Ben and Jen from Geely. The Last Starfighter. I did watch Predestination. It was pretty good, too. Timeline was a good... So, I can't normally say this, but I read the book for Timeline, and it was really good. Like, the first chapter, I was like reeled into it, and then I watched the movie hoping it was going to be just as good. But yeah, Timeline, the book was really... Can you guys please stop? We're talking sci-fi right now. X-Files got too gross to watch. I watched them all the way up until Mulder wasn't in it anymore. Super Vegan One says, I would love to get into the prehistory of the Alien series. Then you need to watch, if you haven't already, Prometheus, because that happened before Alien. Married with Children. I actually didn't see all of the newer X-Files that came out. I saw maybe 5 or 6 of them. I didn't see Raisin Dion. What I don't even know what that is. But I recommend El Camino. If you guys like Breaking Bad, watch El Camino. If you guys never saw Breaking Bad, you might not understand a lot of what's going on, but... and I love Better Call Saul, too. Yeah, I really love the sci-fi stuff, like aliens and stuff, and just thinking about like space and the vastness of it, and I can just go on and on thinking about that. What I was I started watching a few months ago. I started watching a new Netflix sci-fi, and it was kind of like Alien, but I forget the name of it too. maybe I can look it up real quick for you guys, because the actor in that was an actor in the movie I saw last night, which was called, what was it called? Hold on, give me a second. I watched a couple. Okay, I don't want to give it away because I'm going to do a video about this. So if I look up this actor, then I can find out. I think it's this actor. Yes, it's her. Okay, where's the movie? Okay, so film, television. Okay, it's called Another Life. So I started watching that. Why are you guys both out of breath? You guys are just supposed to be chilling, not like... Okay, close out, close out. Okay, here we go. Back to you guys. Do I watch cartoons? If so, what's my favorite? I don't anymore, but I used to. Back when I watched cartoons, I really liked Voltron and Transformers. You guys, please stop. Go lay down. Dexter is amazing too. Game of Thrones. I mean, I really had to pick my favorite of all time because there's so many good ones out there. Oren, I'm wearing. I love these material that I print them on, the Vegan Zombie hoodie. I'm glad you like yours. Raising Dion is a single mom raising a small kid, suddenly gets superpowers, and has a storm monster going after him. That sounds pretty cool. Is it on Netflix? I haven't even heard of it. Nine times nine. I haven't watched Deadwood. I've never seen Deadwood, but I hear it's good. I do like Seth MacFarlane because Cosmos. You were disappointed in Another Life. How come? I don't think it had the big budget that other movies have, but I think it seemed pretty cool. It doesn't seem like there's a storm out here. It's very dark though. Last night the moon was out, and right now it's like pitch black. Did you guys see that movie, Pitch Black? Is there a core list of spices to have? Well, for me, I like to have obviously salt and pepper, paprika, cumin, dried basil, dried oregano, chili powder, garlic powder. Those are pretty much the main ones. And then sometimes curry, but you can make your own curry with cumin and turmeric. Oh, turmeric and coriander. It's hoodie weather today. It's a nice fall day. It was raining out though, so. Francie's favorite is Lucy. Did I see the whole thing of Lucy? It's got Scarlett Johansson in it, right? Oh, what's going on? Is somebody here? Okay, good. Roommate's here. Got some people staying here. They can deal with the dogs. Oh, sweet doggies. If you have to go, thanks for watching. What are we on now? We're on a minute. We're on an hour and 25 minutes. That's my birthday, 125. I agree, August. I should probably do that. Have a sit down where we all hang out and we go over some horror movies. That would be cool. Or maybe we could just watch one. You know, I thought I was watching that movie that I've been asking for years, like horror aficionados, horror fans, what movie I saw when I was little. It was black and white, and the lady was coming down. I think she was wearing like a white nightgown, and she was coming down like this castle-y mansion, maybe, winding staircase. It wasn't like too winding. It was just kind of like on the outer edge of the wall. And as she's coming down, there's a voice that says, "Leave while you still can." And I was all, what movie is this? Because I saw it when I was little. Or maybe I just saw that part. And I thought I saw it the other night, but I watched the whole movie. It was from like 1930 something. 1932. It's called The Dark House. But it wasn't it. I was disappointed. But it had Boris Karloff in it, and it had somebody in it that I looked them up. They were born in 1871. So that was pretty cool, watching somebody act that was from the 1800s. What was that other? There was like a recent kind of like a kids theme movie where like aliens were invading, and it was kind of like they kind of like did the Goonies thing, maybe Stranger Things, but I forget what it was called. I have, yes. I don't know what movie it is, but I've been looking for a long time to try to find that. And, you know, I might have seen it on a Saturday or Sunday morning. If anybody is my age or older and remembers Monster Movie Matinee that used to be on, that might have been where I saw it. Because I remember seeing, like, the creature from the Black Lagoon was on there, and Frankenstein, and Monster Movie Matinee right there. Let's see. This is it's from the 60s. I'm not that old, but I think they replayed it in the 80s when I was growing up. And it was on Monster Movie Matinee. Oh, thank you, Oren. Thank you for the $20. I appreciate it. Always supporting. I appreciate it. Have I seen a Joe Rogan fight companion? That the format you should use for the movie watch party. I'm not sure what you meant by that. A Joe Rogan. I've seen his podcast. I'm actually a fan of the podcast on most of the stuff, but a fight companion? I'm not sure what that looks like. Race lever. The Spiral Staircase, 1946. Did you just look that up, or do you know that is... Because whatever it is, I want to see it again. Just because that's been a memory I've had since I was a little kid, and I don't know what it's from. The spiral staircase. It's not that spirally. But I'll have to watch it. Is there a voice that says leave while you still can? Because when I was younger, anytime that I would say to myself, like if I was like walking home from my friend's house at night when I was a little kid and it was dark, I'd be like, it's cool, Chris. Don't think of anything scary. But as soon as you say don't think of anything scary, your brain starts thinking of everything scary. Mine does. So I'd be like, don't think of anything scary. And then all of a sudden I'd hear, leave while you still can. And I'd like run home. Ah! So I've remembered that scene since I was a little kid. And I still say it. Leave while you still can. Bro Jogan. Have I ever spent ridiculous amount of money for horror movie merch, posters, masks? I bought vampire teeth that were almost $50. They're awesome. And I bought these posters that I have, and they were kind of expensive, and I think I bought like $40 worth of those, but I think the most I ever like splurged on something was probably 10 or 11 years ago. I went on eBay and I bought like everything from Lord of the Rings. I have like Argon sword. I have Sting. I have like the real versions of it. Like, I mean, not the ones they used in the movie, but like real swords and stuff like that. And I bought the ring, and oh man, I spent a lot of money. I can't wait to talk about the movies that I watched this past week. But I want to save it because I'm doing a video. That was John's idea, by the way. I did a video last year or the year before. My list of how many 13 horror movies for Halloween. But he's like, no, narrow it down to Netflix. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll do 5 or 6 or 7 favorite spooky movies to watch on Netflix right now. Oh, that's cool. Fight Companion. They watch live UFC fights. So what are you saying? I should do that with horror movies? Yeah, I don't know how, other than Night of the Living Dead, I don't know if I can actually show a movie here on YouTube without getting it taken down. 400 on anime. Hey, Leah, late to the party. Late, better late than never. Yes, the original Nosferatu. I believe it came out in the 20s. Even earlier than the one that I was just talking about. I don't want to give it away, but I have a really cool idea for a t-shirt. I've got a couple of them. I have well, supposedly I have an artist doing one right now, but I haven't heard from him, so I don't know if that's happening. It's funny, Leah. I actually did reverse imaging. Well, not to make it look like nighttime, but in the I basically flipped it around in the zombie little skit that I just did that I posted on YouTube. Oh, bye, Weave Magic. I do have my Precious. It's pretty cool. It's on like a necklace chain that he was wearing. YouTube channels Amuletto and Dust. Gaddafi's in here? Oh, Plant Power is driving. Yeah, don't... Oop, battery. Let me change the battery real quick. Have no fear. I'll be right back. Oh, I forgot to even find out. There's no echo or anything, is there? I hope not. This whole time. Okay, good. No echo. I don't think. Pull over and stay in the chat. We're not discussing world. We're not. What other things would you guys like? Battery exhausted again? That can't be right. Is it back? Oh no, it's probably just the delay that I had. I think we're back, right? Gaddafi was censored. Yeah, he was censored a few years ago. For good. Let's see. I made a nice juice today. You guys probably don't care about that. What else can we talk about? Well, I guess if there's nothing else and you guys are cool with it, we can end the stream. I will be at the Vegfest on Saturday again. So if you guys are anywhere near Syracuse, love to see you. The Syracuse Vegfest. The first one in over 10 years, I believe. Oh, and I also noticed people were saying, like, have everybody or let people know to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. But I have some friends that were not getting my notifications even with the bell checked. So when I went to a channel and I hit the bell, there's actually 3 different things you can choose from. Like if I go to, let's go to you gotta hit always notify when you hit the bell. Otherwise, for some reason, YouTube hates me and they don't want to give my content to anyone. Thanks again for digging my makeup creations. Oh, yes, I saw that today. That was awesome. Those are some pretty good face paintings. Well, that's funny if you drive up from New York City, because I'm going down to New Jersey the very next day for Flocktoberfest. The movie Haunt, about a haunted house. Yeah, I think that came up in my Netflix, but I thought it was a series, but it's not. Amy's microwave meal, what was it, Jennifer? You too, Linda. Don't enter a haunted house. I'll enter them all because I want to see something scary and haunted. Am I scared of anything because ghosts don't freak me out? I'm claustrophobic. I get scared of like really claustrophobic places. Hey Trini. But I don't know. I guess if I actually every time I see something that could be considered paranormal or something like that, like I always try to come up with some kind of explanation or lack of explanation, but I don't know. I don't know if they actually scare me. If they could actually do something to me, I'll get to those stories, but one thing really, really scared me because it actually did physically do something to me years ago, and I'll tell that I'm going to do a few different videos. I was thinking like the first one, I make 3 stories. These are all true stories. One of them I already told you guys. Actually, most of them I already told you guys if you watched my videos from a couple years ago. But like I said, instead of putting it in a live stream where people have to like go through and scrub through the whole video to find out when I'm talking about this, I was going to do a dedicated video, 3 true spooky stories from me to you guys. And I think I have enough stories to do maybe 2 or 3 videos. And then, of course, the UFO ones that you guys were interested in. I actually talked to my dad today, so I'm going to go there, I believe, tomorrow, and I'll be filming a video with him. He doesn't want to do it live, so I'm going to just film a video with him. And I think that one would be pretty interesting, too. I'm going to charge this battery. I think it'll be fun. Well, exactly, Race. Race says, I won't want to see anything scary or haunted if you have to fight it. If that were the case, obviously I would not, but that hasn't really happened. Sunday, I'm rehearsing for a fake blood wrestling show on the 25th. Sounds interesting, fun. Well, you know what we could do? Here's a good idea. Once I make those videos, like hopefully I can put the one I'm thinking about together tonight and upload it tomorrow. And then the next time that I go live, we can view that video and I can kind of commentate on it, and we can all share our thoughts on the video and the stories. Oren, thanks again for the donation. Take care. Have a good night. Oh, that's cool. I'd love to be in that class, Leah. I have so many cool stories. Scared by a bear, but it was really a rabbit. Lack of proof. Yeah, I guess that's it. You guys have a great night. We'll reconvene in a few days and be on the lookout for my next video, which will be posted tomorrow. And I'll see you guys later. Watch out for zombies as always, and thanks for watching.